just fail me whenever you are near. I want to take you dancing, want to hold you tight. I want to know that feeling of delight. I wish I had the courage, like the other guys, to look at you with the love light in my eyes. Excuse me, did you say you want to dance with me? Oh, honey, yes, sirree.
Hello, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Leanne Evans from CTV News. This is my friend and colleague, the famous Angie Hill from Bounce Radio. It's great to be here with you on Thanksgiving.
I know. And you know what? The Oktoberfest parade, always a major highlight of this festival anyway. And collecting food for the Food Bank of Waterloo Region and the Uncle Hans Food Drive, Leanne, is just an amazing thing to make you feel all warm and fuzzy on this amazing, great day.
It certainly is. This parade is proudly presented by Pillars Fine Foods. Of course, we have to recognize that. I love, Angie, seeing everyone out today. It's been incredible seeing everyone show up at, you know, it's 9:30 in the morning. People are up there. They have no turkey trot in them. They're
None.
ready to go.
They are. And it's generations, Leanne. It's, you know what, it's great-grandparents and grandparents and, you know, parents and little ones that all come to see this parade and participate in the parade. And for some people, it is just part of their Thanksgiving Day festivities, you know?
It's honestly become one of my new traditions since being here in Waterloo Region. I love being a part of this parade. Here we go. We already have the police lining the route, making sure everyone is safe. Of course, that's a big thing on.
You would think. So, yeah, absolutely. That's why they stopped throwing out candy, because it just kept turning into a whole thing here. But
now, I have to ask you, Angie.
Yes.
Did you have a Thanksgiving dinner, or are you having it today?
Oh, I had one yesterday. We had to go to my mom's up near Hanover, and, you know, she is the dessert queen. So I'm not going to lie.
make?
Still a little poofy. Still a little poofy.
Me too. What did she make for dessert?
She does a pumpkin cheesecake.
My favorite.
And
Can
a blue,
I come next
yes,
time?
yes, you can, and a blueberry pie and an apple pie and all the other kind of things.
I am going to admit this sadly, but I picked up my apple pie from Sobeys. Sobeys really, you know, they really make a good apple pie.
Well, somebody made it, you know, it's not, anyway, did you have a dinner or?
I did, actually. My parents were here visiting from Halifax. They left last night, sadly. Always sad to see them go.
Yeah.
But I made a ham dinner, and Tony came over as well.
Oh, nice.
Tony Grace from CTV as well. He came and joined us.
Good.
And we had a really lovely time.
That's so good. That's what it's all about, Thanksgiving, you know. Being thankful for the people in your life, and like I was saying, you know, being thankful for some of us who have got those empty chairs. This year a little bit tougher than others, but you know what? We're all here and we're ready for another Uncle Hans food drive.
We're ready, and it looks like it is starting now, Angie.
All right.
Legion coming down.
And leading the charge here, we've got this amazing great band. It is the Legion.
All right, we're going to leave you with these sights and sounds right here as we let them start it off.
Proudly supporting the Canadian Naval Reserve 31st Combat Engineer Regiment.
here comes the Fergus Pipe Band. Proudly presented by Muscleman Excavating. This band has been continuously active for 98 years, Angie. Can you believe that?
98 years, as long as I've been in radio on Bounce.
You are not 98, Angie.
Oh, yeah, organized in 1927 by a couple of World War I vets who served in the Seaforth Highlanders. The band wears the regiment's Mackenzie tartan. The Fergus Pipe Band can be seen at various parades and community events throughout the region.
I see Bounce Radio coming through.
And I see CTV Kitchener coming through.
There's CTV Kitchener.
Of course, if you're looking for a great trip to Jamaica, just be listening to Bounce 99.5 starting at 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for secret keywords every 2 hours to win your way to Sandals, South Coast, Jamaica.
Angie.
Yes.
I know you were just in Jamaica with
Yes.
Bounce Radio. Next time, the invite maybe got lost in the mail this time. Not sure where that went.
Well, I
but,
feel like we need to make that work.
like I need to broadcast from there.
Yes, you do.
News director Dan Kress is here. He's walking in the parade with his wife Heather and baby Hudson, who's so cute. And I see him over there. I'm going to ask him next time, can I go to Jamaica with Angie, please?
We got to make some more things happen.
We really do. I deserve the sun, Angie.
Yes, you do. You do. And you deserve to do it with me, for sure.
I do. We can broadcast from there. Things will be great. Make way for the big guy.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Always wearing the shorts. He kind of reminds me of Chef D a little bit. always with the shorts on.
Oh my gosh. He actually does. We're going to get Sheffy over here later and get him to take a picture with the big inflatable Uncle Hans.
We have to do that.
That's his sidekick.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so here he is. He's in inflatable form. Angie, he's 15 feet tall. Hans is larger than life. Many will recognize Uncle Hans as the big round orange face of KW Oktoberfest. He is the official mascot and ambassador for the festival. This year, Uncle Hans is sponsored by Driver Seat.
Nice.
Say hi to Uncle Hans.
Yes. And you know, when my kid was small, because his head was too big for his body, he looked like Uncle Hans.
Oh my God.
And speaking of driver's seat, they believe there is a better way to transport people. They provide private, customized shuttle solutions specializing in events, tours, weddings, brewery tours, corporate shuttles, sports games, airport shuttles. There you go for when you go to Jamaica. And much more. Driver's Seat has grown into serve 400 communities across North America. I don't know about you, Leanne, but I love the idea of not having to make a drive when it's that busy.
All right, let's see who's next. This is going to be good.
Well, we were just talking about him. Sheffy.
Sheffy. You know, Chef D is one of the best people out there. He really has such a kind heart.
Absolutely.
Is such a great ambassador for the community. I'm so glad that, you know, he's the president of Oktoberfest for this year because he really deserves all the good in the world.
All right, his name is Daryl Fletcher, in case you weren't sure, but everybody just calls him Chef D. And this is his first year as festival president. No stranger to the community, like you say, and beyond. We love Chef D!
Woo! Chefy!
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
He has a new presidential crest, too. Yes, yay!
Love you, Chefy.
Love you guys.
See what I mean?
I know.
Chefy's got the best heart.
Just so nice.
If there is a community event or fundraiser happening in KW, you can be sure that Chef D is involved somehow. He is a wonderful ambassador for our community. You know what's funny, Angie? This is the script, but we literally just went off script and said the exact same thing. So.
Oh, and look it!
Woo! Do you know how to do this dance, Angie?
The Darentals, what it used to be called, or the duck dance. The happy dancers who are coming by us right now are members and friends and neighbors who come together once a year to treat the parade to the best dancing birds in town. Da, 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 da. Wings, wiggle it.
Well, this is beautiful. This horse-drawn wagon is carrying the presidents of the region's 5 German clubs and their spouses. They're riding together in solidarity, a show of support for each other's organizations and activities in the community. And look at that. That is beautiful. Hello, Sonia.
And there from Alpine is Dietmar Basili. Concordia, Rob Kerr is there. Janet Kunch from Hubertus House. Janet! As well as Peter Speckner from the Schwaben and Transylvania. Dave Emmerich.
You know, I got to meet a lot of the club presidents, their spouses over this Oktoberfest. We did a lot with CTV Kitchener, working with the clubs. They are such lovely people.
Indeed they are. And you know what? So giving and just, you know, so welcoming when you come to the clubs. All right, look at the mega keg, Leanne. Check that out.
That is huge.
That is
Now,
huge.
are you going to tap that keg? That would be a crazy keg tap.
I'm going to tell you what, I got all day long. Have yourself a cold Oktoberfest beer brew.
The Mega Keg is proudly sponsored by Erdinger, the official German beer of Kitchener Waterloo Oktoberfest. Have you had an Erdinger before?
You know, I have, and they're really, it's a really great crispy kind of beer to celebrate, authentic Oktoberfest.
I've only tried their actual non-alcoholic beer, which was delicious.
Yeah.
By the way,
I love that they have
Erdinger.
both, though. You know,
Yeah,
that
it's good to have both options.
because not everybody is into it, and let's be honest, it's probably the safest way to celebrate.
Yeah. It's good to have options.
It is.
Okay, here we go.
The Optimist Alumni Band, always a favorite at this parade, founded in 2002, and many of these members marched with the drum corps during the 60s and 70s, and today they ride on a float, but the band tells us new members are always welcome, so if you're looking and you don't even need previous experience.
Wait, do they
there
want
you
me to
go.
join their band?
Tambourine.
Trust
Maybe
me,
next year you
I
could
am
join them.
not talented in that area.
You get up and play some licks on the guitar.
I love to sing, Angie, but my singing should be contained to the shower. Trust me. It's not good. No one needs to hear that. Okay, here they come. The band is proudly presented by Team Vincent and Active Towing. Team Vincent Motorsports team consists of passionate motorsports enthusiasts who bring a wealth of diversified skills and passion. Their goal is to offer the best possible service to all customers who pass through their dealership doors. The Vincent family has proudly been serving customers since 1923.
Wow.
Established in 1967, Active Towing is a family-run business providing a complete towing fleet able to handle any job. So we're going to let you listen in here.
Oh, look at this, Leanne. He's on his way. Drumstick. Oh, look at this, Leanne. It's our friend Drumstick, the Thanksgiving turkey. So this is so great. Drumstick, the Thanksgiving turkey float. And a clever turkey would want to lay low this time of year, but not our Drumstick. Out there loud and proud. There he is.
Well, I love his colors that he's got on this year.
Yeah.
He's looking good. Drumstick is sponsored by the Turkey Farmers of Ontario, representing 150 farmers across the province. They encourage you to think turkey more often than just the holidays. And you know what, Angie? I love turkey. So
Me too.
I'm down for that.
You get the gobble wobble going on this sort of a weekend. It is pretty fantastic.
I'm actually kind of sad that I made a ham because I do love turkey.
Did you
But,
not do both?
You know, I was going for ease.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
I was trying to not be in the kitchen all day. And honestly, it was very easy, so.
Good stuff. We have the Hansel and Gretel float. It is just coming down. We have some characters you may recognize from your childhood storybooks and another very familiar face.
Ooh, who's the familiar face going to be? Because Angie and I can't quite see that far
Not
now,
yet.
but we are curious as to who it's going to be. Say hello to Hansel. Hansel? Hansel.
Depends, I guess, what part of Canada you're from. If you're from
Hansel!
Alberta, it's Hansel, you know. You're from here, it's Hansel.
It's Hansel and Gretel. The brother and sister featured in that famous fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm. They met up on one of KW's most treasured local talents, Eric Traplin!
Yay! There's our guy. And of course, Eric Traplin just celebrating 35 years as a children's entertainer here in KW.
That's amazing.
He is such a treasure to this community, Leanne.
He
I
really
just love
is.
him so much.
He leads the charge when it comes to music,
And
performing.
bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
We're going to give a quick wave to them. There they are. Eric has been entertaining kids of all ages for over 35 years. His trademark purple shirt and red suspenders are a sign for generations of children that music, fun, and bubbles
Yes.
are on the way.
Right on. And the Hansel and Gretel float sponsored by Heathwood Homes. Heathwood Homes is a builder that's helped to shape many communities throughout Ontario. For more information, head out to heathwoodhomes.com.
Well, Angie, if Hansel and Gretel give you a tummy ache from eating all that candy, the good people at our local hospitals are going to make it better. Here they come. The Waterloo Region Health Network is the new name of our trio of hospitals here in Waterloo Region.
Now, this brand new parade float features the new hospital logo, and all the people riding are dedicated frontline workers who help keep our community healthy. That's right, it is the Wren, W-R-H-N, the Wren.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Here they come.
So that would be the Wren Midtown,
The-
previously the Grand River Hospital.
Yes.
St. Mary's is also known as the Wren.
Yes, and thank you for clarifying, Angie,
And
because I know a
Wren
lot of people have been a little bit confused with all the changes here, but yes, they are now the Wren,
Yeah.
Waterloo Regional Health Network.
Yes.
So yeah, you can check all that out online too if you're a little bit confused over that. But you know, Angie, I have such a hard time with things because I'll always say, I'm going to Grand River.
I know. And you know, it's funny because I always say KW. It's, oh no, how long ago was that? But just know you're getting top shelf health care, no matter what you call it.
Yes. Okay, time for some more music.
All
This
right.
is the award-winning Silver Leaves Brass Ensemble. They are celebrating 22 seasons of music and entertainment this year. Many of the members come from drum corps of the past, such as the Burlington Commanders, Kitchener-Waterloo Dutchmen, Guelph Royalaires, and Preston Scout House alumni. They're being joined by some younger talent from local high schools, and I love that. Love to see the high school kids, you know.
Yeah, well, getting into it, you know, and keeping tradition alive. The group's name refers to the silver leaf collar pins that members of the original Scout House band wore on their uniforms years and years and years ago. The Silver Leaves are proudly sponsored by the Court at Laurelwood this year. The Court is A.
Okay.
And there it is, the bus, the Court A at Laurelwood.
Hey,
Retirement
Court at
residence.
Laurelwood.
Yes, the Court at Laurelwood is a retirement residence. I'm going to tell my son to work harder so I can get the good home.
Oh,
Like that one.
Andy. Okay. Who's this? It's the beautiful 10-foot tall Otis, the swan. No ugly duckling, but a relative newcomer. Otis made his first parade appearance in 2023. And you know where he really lives?
Where?
In Victoria Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He's not the only Otis in the area, though. There's a resident swan. Well, we just talked about this. With the same visitors, or the same name, then visitors, of course, you're not going to get that wrong. Otis the swan in the parade and Otis the swan at the park.
And he's usually with his partner, Ophelia. They're in love.
Okay.
If you don't know. I actually had, I'm kind of one of those, like that family, when it's like your family runs 5K on Christmas Day.
Oh,
Crazy.
really?
So I'm in that family.
Okay.
So my parents and they were here. We ran 11K yesterday before we had our Thanksgiving dinner. And we ran through Victoria Park, of course, because, the region is so great for running routes and biking routes. But I did not see Otis and Ophelia.
Maybe they were out doing another 10K run somewhere.
Maybe. Okay, who could use another helping of Uncle Hans? I have to share with everyone because this is funny.
Yeah.
The script says, it's me. I could laugh.
Laugh, haha. Oh, we forgot to mention the swan is presented by Stump Fire Protection.
Here's Uncle Hans.
There he is.
There he is with his
Hey!
big smile. Oh, he's blowing his kisses.
Oh, I'm just so in love with you, Uncle Hans. He pops up everywhere during the festival, meeting, of course, the visitors at events, posing for selfies. As part of the Oktoberfest Cares initiative, Uncle Hans dropped by schools, hospitals, nursing homes throughout the year, bringing good cheer to
Uncle Hans,
everybody.
Proudly sponsored by Hefner Toyota. Okay, Angie.
Yes.
It's going to get loud here because I see the next sign is keg tapping team.
Yes. Now this is the party coming to the festival right here. I love they have mops. You know why? Because it gets spilly and dirty is what happens.
I know, Angie, you were like busy in Jamaica and stuff.
Yes.
But did you see my keg tap?
Yes, I did.
Okay, did I do a good
You
job?
did, and you know what? The liquid gold comes spilling out, so yes, you did a great job.
Me and Sheffy, we both got soaked in beer. Tap that keg!
Tap. Hey, remember too, if you're not into the beer, there's also root beer for the kids during the festival too.
Happy
Thanksgiving!
You guys look great! Oh.
The inspiration for everything is coming down the highway here.
I'm so
the road.
excited. Okay, so we have to talk about this.
Yeah.
The parade Grand Marshal this year is Michael Pinball Clemons. Have you met him?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I didn't get to meet him yet.
Okay, he is just the most, and now I know why it's, well, I've always heard why it's pinball, but this is just a little bit extra. But this is not his first rodeo here as Grand Marshal of the parade.
No.
He was here in 1992 and
I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah. Well, I was, just starting
Were you here?
my career. No, I was not. No, I was not.
Okay.
But this is 33 years later, and here he is with the spirit of Thanksgiving. And he is a special, special guy, this Michael Pinball Clemons.
Yes, and for those who don't know, he is the manager of the Toronto Argonauts as well right now. He's a Canadian football icon. Here's my story about him. So I lived in Toronto when I went to sports broadcasting school, and we saw pinball. Like, we were just walking with my classmates, out in the streets of Toronto, and we were like, pinball! And he turned around. He was like so pumped to see us,
Yes.
waving to us and everything. He's so fun. Like, he just seems like such good energy. Angie, you gotta introduce me.
Honestly. Just full of energy and just full of all the things. Of course, the Parade Grand Marshal sponsored by Forbes.
Love his energy.
And so well dressed.
fun.
Look at that.
Okay, so you have to introduce me later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we're best friends now.
You are.
That's the way that goes.
Okay, next, here comes the ceremonial band of the Waterloo Regional Police Services. Formed in 1977, it is the only military-style band of its kind in Canada. That's pretty cool. The band serves as a public relations unit and proudly wears Waterloo Regional Police uniforms.
So the musicians and color guard are all volunteer from the police services and the community. They perform in military tattoos, special ceremony functions, and of course, parades like this. So thank you to the Region of Waterloo for sponsoring this ceremonial band.
And they look fantastic.
They do.
They sound fantastic,
There's
too.
just something about those uniforms, eh? And just everybody looking so good.
Oh, I love their drum. Look at the drum.
And the GoPro on the hat.
They sound fantastic. Angie, were you ever in band in like high school?
I was. I played the trumpet.
Wow.
And
you? Okay, so when I started, because, you know, I'm a little bit stubborn, so I wanted to play the French horn because no one played it.
Right.
But I got so fed up carrying that thing to school every day. I was like, I can't do this. So then I switched to the clarinet.
Nice.
Okay, here is a familiar face.
Yay!
It's Regional Chair Karen Redmond.
Yes. Karen was elected chair in 2018. Of course. Hey!
She's beautiful. Look at her.
Oh, she sure is. She sure is. She's so dedicated to the community. And
Yeah.
everywhere we go, Karen Redmond is there showing off her support and, you know, offering explanations for maybe questions that you might have.
Yeah, she was first elected chair in 2018, but has spent many years in public service, including 11 years as a MP for Kitchener.
So next up is the Region of Waterloo Float. This entry is a showcase for the region. You're going to see familiar landmarks highlighted in frames mounted on the float. Each panel depicts something that's uniquely Waterloo region. So have a look and see if you can find something that you say, yep, only here in Waterloo region.
Angie,
Yes.
here comes everyone's favorite auntie.
You know, she's been missing for a while. We were wondering what kind of went down
I
between
know.
she and Uncle Hans, but
Well-
Tante Frieda is back.
Tante Frieda's back! And she loves a parade. Today she's celebrating Oktoberfest in style. She's brought snacks for all of us in her picnic basket.
Well, that's what a good auntie does, or a good tante, as it were.
Tante
Yes.
Frieda. Look at her. She's
Oh.
so cute.
And perfect hair. Perfect hair.
We saw two uncles and no Tante Frieda. I was wondering where she was.
We got to get this going.
Look at her.
There we are.
Gorgeous.
Shake that thing. Shake that thing.
Okay, we have a little bit of a pause here. So you got to tell me now, how was Jamaica?
Oh, it was so great. I haven't never went this early in the year, so it was really super hot, but great.
Was
Got
Sarge
rain
with you?
one day. Sarge was with me, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, next time Sarge is staying back and I'm coming.
Okay. All right.
You guys did your broadcast from there?
We did.
Nice.
Yeah, it was, there was 10 other stations.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so it was a good time. It was a good bonding situation as well.
It's amazing.
Here comes the new entry for this year. It's the Mobile Pantry from the Food Bank of Waterloo Region. With this year, the help of 5 community network partners, the pantry rolling into neighborhoods to bring food directly to the people who need it most.
Yeah, each stop helps up to 100 households fill their cupboards with fresh, frozen, and non-perishable food.
You know, every year, Leanne, we say, please, if you can give and help out the food bank, they need it more now than ever. But it's true. Like every year.
It's true. You know,
we
I've
need it more
had
now
so
than
many
ever.
conversations with Kim Wilhelm, the CEO of the food bank, and she said the demand is just, it keeps going up. And
It does.
you know, I think our community is so good at coming together and supporting each other. So it's great to see, you know, people showing up, giving donations to the Food Bank of Waterloo Region today.
Here is the Air Pipe Band, proudly representing the communities of Ayr and Paris in Ontario for 125 years. These are all volunteer musicians, all ages, all backgrounds. They come to local festivals, remembrance services, parades, all through southwestern Ontario.
Yeah, they have approximately 26 engagements yearly. They do Broadway medleys, classical pieces, sacred music, and popular tunes. And Angie, they sound fantastic.
They do. So let's give it a little bit of a listen here before we get to the German clubs. Wouldn't you love to know how to, like, play the bagpipes properly?
Yes.
All right, the German clubs. These 19 flag bearers are representing German heritage and are carrying the flags of Canada, the German provinces of Ontario, as well as the 16 German provincial flags.
And behind them, oh, we're getting a pause here. I'll tell you what's next in a second. A little bit of a pause here.
Well, sometimes the parade gets a little bit ahead of itself. They got to try to keep it back together.
You know, it's really impressive how long the parade route actually goes, because I live in uptown Waterloo, so
Yeah.
I drove obviously to downtown Kitchener because we are broadcasting live from Frederick Street. We're going to do a quick ad break here.
Okay.
Okay, back to what I was saying really quickly before we get to the next one. I was just so impressed with how many people were already lining the streets. Weaver Street specifically, it was packed.
It is.
Okay, so here we go. Started in 1931 as a place to support immigrants of German descent coming from the lands along the Danube River.
Let me just check that. The Danube.
The Danube
The
River.
Danube, yes.
Danube River.
Yes.
The Schwaben Club maintains their many traditions and holds several cultural celebrations throughout the year. Here they come.
And they also have 4 dance groups with members starting as young as 4 years old, several of which are in the parade today. And Leanne, when we do So You Think You Can Tanz, that is
Yes.
coming up on Wednesday at the Alpine Club, you'll be able to see these dancers, the troops, and how amazing they are.
Well, I'm excited, and just so everyone knows, yes, I was telling Angie earlier, this is going to be my first year as a judge for So You Think You Can Tanz.
Yes.
Angie knows what she's doing in this area.
I just, you know,
'cause
feel
you've
weird
done it before.
anytime they ask me to judge anything, because it's like, I don't
Because
know.
the dancers are so fantastic,
Yes.
and I saw the Transylvania Club dancers at Willkommenplatz,
Yeah.
and I was blown away.
Yeah.
I'm like, how am I supposed to judge this? I couldn't even do it.
They work so hard, and you really have to respect that, these German clubs that, you know, get together and there we go, and practice, 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 all for this event. Oh, we have the flyers coming.
Oh, here we go.
The Transylvania Club. And you can tell the different clubs by their dirndl colors, and of course the fact that they're holding signs, which is always, you know,
The
nice.
signs help me.
Yeah.
The Transylvania Club is not only active during the festival, but throughout the year. They're also the 2024 So You Think You Can Tanz champions.
They are, and that is just a feat in itself.
Oh, they're behind here. Okay.
Yeah. Well, they had to
So-
show off their amazing skills.
Yes. 1951 for the Transylvania Club.
And did you
incredible.
know that their dirndls and so on, the vests, are all hand sewn in some case, representing years of work, and they're just simply stunning. They really are.
Hello. Happy Thanksgiving. I do have to give a shout out to Jen at Hubertus House because she let me borrow one of her amazing dirndls this year, and it was stunning, Angie. Like, it was beautiful, brown and sparkly, and
So the Hubertus House, also known as the Bogenschützen House.
oh, Bogenschützen.
Yes, because they have the bow and arrows and the shooting ranges and stuff out there
Okay.
in Mannheim. And it's I love all of the German clubs for different reasons. There's the Flyers. There they
Angie,
go.
could we do that?
We could.
We need to learn that.
You
move.
know, at the maybe on Wednesday night they can hook us up.
I need to do that.
Okay, so they've done it to me, and I'm not gonna lie, my weight goes up and down like whatever, and I was always afraid, but no, anybody can fly. Happy Thanksgiving!
Thanksgiving!
There we go, the Transylvania Club, 1951, quite a tradition.
Happy Thanksgiving! Oh, they're so cute. They all look fantastic. Love the outfits too. Happy Thanksgiving! And next, Angie, behind them,
Yes,
we have the Concordia Club.
all right.
Latin for meaning harmony, friendship, unity, and alliance, the Concordia Club has been celebrating their German roots in our community since 1873. You can get a taste of that authentic Bavarian cuisine throughout the year at their Shanky restaurant.
Yeah, and of course their president, Rob Kerr, is just
Rob is fantastic.
anything you need, you know, you give Rob Kerr a call. And of course, Concordia Club tickets sought after.
So I was at the Concordia Club Friday evening for our 6 p.m. broadcast on CTV Kitchener.
Right, and?
It was great. We featured the souvenir shop there, so we got to see, you know, what people are buying, what people, you kind of sought after when they're there.
Is it the hat with
But-
the feather?
It's the hat with the feather is the most like popular purchase.
Right.
They also are selling a lot of pins, of course, because pins, people collect them around Oktoberfest.
And you share them. And I also heard that the bigger the feather in a man's hat, the more important he is.
Where are you going with this, Angie?
It's got nothing to do with any of that. Okay.
Okay, but yes, also interviewed Rob, and you know, Rob's fantastic. Their team works tirelessly to make sure people are going to come to Concordia, have a fun time.
Yeah.
I do so much work around Oktoberfest. I feel like I don't go out so much, but I like to work during Oktoberfest. I love being a part of the community and seeing what, you know, people are doing, but I can only imagine if you had a few drinks at the Concordia Club, you're having a good time.
You are definitely having a good time.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Stranger, how are you?
Good. Don't you look good?
Go Blue Jays!
Oh, I hate that.
Actually, he just reminded me, Blue Jays, yes, Blue Jays.
Oh.
Game 2 of the ALCS tonight against Seattle.
Yeah, it's unfortunate they kind of dropped one, eh?
They dropped game 1 last night. It's hard, Angie, because, you know, it's hard to watch because I think a lot of Blue Jays fans right now, you're so invested that it's hard to watch them lose.
Well, we need one Toronto team to win something. Come on.
ALCS is a best-of-7 series, so, you know,
still
it's one
time.
game down, but there's time, and they are playing tonight.
There we have a little bell ringer. There we have a bell ringer. And of course, the sound of the cracking whips can mean a lot of things, but in this case, Oktoberfest time.
I don't know if I could hold that, could you?
The whip thing?
Yeah.
Oh, and look at the bullwhip. Oh, my.
Oh my. Could you hold that whip like that?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think I could either.
Oh, here we go. Yeah! All right. The Alpine Club is coming up here. They represent members from the Gottier area of Austria. Their dance group perform regularly, during the festival. The Alpine Club, probably best known for its delicious apple strudel.
Oh, Angie, I got to go to the Alpine Club and make the apple strudel with the lovely ladies who are, you know, they work tirelessly. It's a labor of love. You should see how they stretch the dough and everything that goes into it. As Sonia and her team, they are legit. I am telling you, they're like the best bakers in town. It's delicious.
Well, make sure you stop by Alpine and get a nice piece of schnitzel and some of that apple strudel.
Now here's a float for royalty. This custom coach was built by volunteers from each of the German clubs. The young people on the float have been chosen to represent each of the 5 German clubs as their ambassadors.
All right, so let's wave. We've got Sarah McCoy from Alpine. Natasha Speckner is Miss Schwaben. Anya Kazimiti, she is Miss Huberta House. Madison Goodsky, Miss Concordia. And Miss Transylvania, Julie Anna Hesh.
Woohoo! Look how beautiful they are.
Just once, wouldn't you love to have a crown like that?
I need one.
Yes, you do. Bye, guys. Love you. Oh, so cute.
Okay, standing tall and proud, Dewey is the inflatable mascot of the Kitchener Lions Club, bringing smiles and spirit to this year's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
And do you remember when Dewey ended up on the Ellen Show? Do you remember that?
No.
With his golden mane and friendly face. Yes, he represents the heart of our community. Service, strength, and kindness. So keep an eye out for him as he leads the way, reminding everyone of the Lions Club's commitment to making a difference, one roar at a time.
Can you tell me the Ellen story?
Sure can. So if you watch Dewey go down, just have a look, but made it on the Ellen Show for looking something different than a lion. It's all in fun.
Okay, here we go. The Spartans Marching Corps is part of the national award-winning music program at Centennial CVI in Guelph. Annually, they perform in many parades around Ontario and at professional sporting events like the Guelph Storm and the KW Titans games.
Also supporting many nonprofit organizations as well as sporting events and assemblies at schools. The Spartans Drumline competes throughout many competitions. And did you know that they're also the current Ontario Drumline Association champions?
Wow. We're going to let you listen here.
Yes. Spartan.
Woo! Okay, next. One of my favorite people on the entire planet, Angie.
Yep.
It's Kitchener Mayor Barry Vabrinovic. Say hi, Barry. love Mayor Barry.
We absolutely do. You know, he started his career in politics the same year that I started my career in radio here.
No way.
And I was actually in his riding over near the Charcoal Steakhouse. So we've been besties for 30 years.
Love that. He's
Been
such
pretty
a
awesome.
fantastic representative for the city of Kitchener. Yeah, I could say a million things about Barry because he is just fantastic mayor, fantastic community representative. Hi, Barry!
There he is. Happy Thanksgiving! Of course.
Yeah!
Love you, Bear. And of course, Barry leading the city of Kitchener and
Happy
leading
Thanksgiving, Mayor!
the 20.
Oh, it was
Leading
good!
the 2025 float, celebrating the pride the Kitchener community has for their city. The widespread Kitchener letters stretched across the side mirror Kitchener's big, bold, and vibrant ideas. Hello, City of Kitchener.
Happy Thanksgiving! Many welcoming and smiling faces of city staff, family, friends can be seen on the float, and with more than walking alongside for the duration of 3.5 kilometers. And George is here.
George.
Hello, George. He's representing the city of Kitchener. Friendship never ends. Hey, it's Dave Schneider.
City of Kitchener Councilor.
Happy Thanksgiving, Dave.
Of course, just one of the many smiling City of Kitchener staff members, Dave Schneider. And here's the Kitchener Fire Department, our everyday heroes. There they are. Oh, look, Leanne, there's Captain Smoke Show. There he is, dedicated to public safety. Thank you for joining the parade and showing us the importance
I
of
love their
firefighting.
float. I mean, it's a truck. It's a float.
The old-timey one.
It's fantastic. And Angie, next we have the Ventures. They were formed in 1972 as an all-female drum and bugle corps. They are currently in their 53rd year of existence. The Ventures won the Drum Corps International A-class title 5 times during their tenure.
30 years ago, when the cost of touring became prohibitive, the organization transitioned to winter guard programs and members to learn dancing and spinning and all the things that they're doing right now to perform in gymnasiums across Ontario. So here they are for us right now.
I gotta say, Angie, I love hosting this parade with you. It's so fun.
It really is. And, you know, to get right up close and personal with all of the parade floats and all of it, what I love are the youngsters that are coming up and participating in this,
Me
you know?
too. And I think we have the best seat in the house.
100%. But every time I hear this song, you know how strong advertising is? I hear, we are Pepsi free. We are Pepsi free.
Okay, so I'll give you a little background story here.
Okay.
When I first moved to Waterloo region, it's like Kitchener, Waterloo, but they're just separated by driving down King Street. So I'm from Nova Scotia, and Halifax and Dartmouth are very similar to that. They're separated by a bridge, though.
Okay.
So I kind of understood, but what I'm getting to, my point here, is you can't have the city of Kitchener without the city of Waterloo.
That's right. Yes.
So we have Waterloo coming up next, and Dorothy McCabe, the mayor of Waterloo. Dorothy has been serving the city since being elected in 2022. Dorothy is involved in so many numerous community organizations, and her dedication to the city of Waterloo is incredible. And Dorothy is such a light. She is so smiley and vibrant and a great representative of the city of Waterloo.
Sings karaoke like an amazing person. It's great. It's really great. She's a lot of fun for sure. So a big thank you to the city of Waterloo for supporting this next float, celebrating the incredible contributions of our Wunderbar Oktoberfest volunteers. There's Hans Roach. Hey, buddy. Of course, a Waterloo City Councilor.
Love this song.
Well, you can just hear it in the energy of the song when we talk about the City of Waterloo float that's coming up and the Oktoberfest volunteers. You cannot have this festival without having volunteers.
No, you
can't.
can't.
I understand that this year we've been a little bit lax on them. So guess what? Next year, make sure you
Volunteer.
sign up to become a volunteer.
I think it was more than 350 volunteers working this year, so
And we can always use more for sure.
always. Love this song. Congratulations to the 2025 KW Oktoberfest Volunteers of the Year, Laura, Karen, and Mark. All three of these legacy volunteers have provided decades of service with the festival. As Angie and I just said, we can always use more volunteers, so you can learn more about that by visiting oktoberfest.ca.
Awesome. How about this from the Rockaway Mennonite Collegiate? They're running on sunshine. This is all a solar-powered float.
Doesn't this song put you in the best mood?
100% it does. Katrina and the Waves and Walking on Sunshine. Here's my radio voice.
That was
Will I
good.
pass?
I like that.
Will I pass?
Thanks to VCT Energy Group, Rockaway Mennonite Collegiate has 800 new solar panels installed on their roof, generating enough clean energy to meet all of their power needs. The school is literally walking on sunshine.
There he is, and there's Sunshine walking. We saw that.
How's my radio voice, Angie?
Let me hear.
They're walking on sunshine.
Perfect. Perfect. Anytime, come on Bounce Radio.
I would love that.
Powering everyone. Yeah! Rockaway Mennonite Collegiate, so great. Now, coming up, the Lions Club of Kitchener's most recent addition to their parade family, Bamboo, the panda. Pandas use their distinctive black and white fur for camouflage in their native Chinese bamboo forests. Pandas are agile climbers and super funny if you ever see them in their reels on social media. They're very funny. They're not strict carnivores. 99% of their diet is bamboo. Details about the Lions Club can be found at kitchenerlionsclub.ca.
What would you do if you saw a panda in the wild?
I would want to hug it, but I know it would rip my face off.
I know. They're so cute.
I know. Kitchener Lions Club, too, always looking for volunteers. It's if you're looking to volunteer, no shortage of places to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Bamboo. There goes Bamboo
Okay.
from the Lions Club.
There he goes. Okay, next, let's welcome the KW Vietnamese Association. Their float is an image of a small wooden boat that refugees used to cross the sea to find freedom in the 1970s and 80s.
Many individuals dressed in various traditional outfits on the float, along with musicians who are playing Vietnamese music. We also see people marching alongside the float dressed in colorful traditional outfits. I saw some of these parade attendees when I was driving in, and I was thinking, oh, I can't wait to see them all together, how beautiful it looks.
I love their outfits.
Oh, there's Mayor Dorothy.
There she
In
is.
the Waterloo Truck Center truck.
There she is. Mayor Dorothy! Hey! Okay, Angie.
Yes.
Things are about to really take off.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. This is Flair Airlines. The float made its first appearance in the parade just a few years ago, and I gotta say, Angie,
Yep.
I love being able to fly Flair out of the region of Waterloo Airport.
Yeah, I'll tell you, when I have a son living in Alberta right now, and it's
Mm-hmm.
been super, super, super handy. And this float is so intricate and big, it can't be moved in one piece. The wings are attached this morning at the start of the parade route. So the float is proudly sponsored by the Waterloo Region International Airport.
And behind it, too, we have the airport's newest Mighty Machine.
Right.
They're a pretty cool fire truck. So you fly to see your son out of the regional
haven't yet.
airport. Oh, no? Where would you fly into?
Calgary.
So you fly Flair? You could fly from the region of
And
Waterloo
You can
Airport.
get some super great flight
Angie,
fares.
I am telling you, it is the best because, of course, I go home to Halifax.
Yep.
You can go for sometimes the prices are as low as $100 each way.
And isn't it great just being able to have someone come and pick you up? They're like, okay, we just landed, and you can be there in 5 minutes and be out.
It's so quick. Like I said, I just dropped my parents there last night, actually. They
It's
flew
so
Flair
handy.
to Halifax, and it's great. Just you don't have to then make it such a long trip, too. You can do a quick, long weekend.
It's efficient.
And it's done.
Efficiency.
Maybe we should get on that plane
Maybe
and
we
go
should.
somewhere.
Hello, Flair.
Can you take us to Cancun?
.com. They do fly internationally.
I've flown actually Flair from the region to Cancun.
Nice.
Last year I went
Oh,
in
good.
January. It's fantastic.
Look at that. It looks like some kind of new age.
This is
Wow.
I feel like I'm in 2050 right
Yeah.
now, not 2025.
It's called the Panther. Region of Waterloo Airport.
It's
Wow.
so high tech. Gone for the night, gone for the weekend,
Oh, here
and the
comes
rest of our
The
lives.
Moonshine Band. Look for my buddy Brett Bosenberry playing guitar. They celebrate the hills and stills of the Ozark. The band was formed more than 20 years ago. They play top hits of new country, classic rock, everything in between. And they're just amazing guys and always ready for a good dance party.
I love this song. They proudly proclaim that if you need an excuse to party, then they're your band. Moonshine is sure to leave an impression on fans from 1 to 91. Based in nearby Fergus, they have become parade regulars and fan favorites. I can sing this one, Angie. Gone for the night, gone for the weekend, and the rest of our lives. I can't say I was on a boat that day. So fun.
Dimensions in dance, bursting with energy and community spirit as they mark a very special milestone. 40 years of inspiring dancers in KW and surrounding areas.
Yeah, this energetic group features dancers of all ages performing lively choreography, bringing joy to our Oktoberfest crowds, of course. Watch as they light up the parade route, honoring thousands of young performers who've grown with Dimensions in Dance since 1986. And I love how talented they are, Angie.
Oh, and look at all the energy. I would love just to have a tiny bit of that. Put it in a bottle. Oh, look at this. Oh, there we're shaking what we got. Fantastic.
If you got it, flaunt it.
Nice. So good.
Angie, I can see you out there now.
Yeah.
Step, 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 step.
We're about half a block. Oh, they're the competitive team too.
Oh.
Ah. And I love this because our friend Tracy Van Kelsbeek wrote this script. It's time to walk the plank, matey.
Shout out Tracy also
Yes.
because she does so much to make this happen.
I did hear the
Oktoberfest.
other night that she was so exhausted, made it home, hit the couch, poured herself a glass of wine, did not even get to the wine, and was out.
Yeah, she works tirelessly. It's nonstop for the Oktoberfest team.
Yes.
The events team too with the City of Kitchener. Shout out Steve Roth. He's been fantastic with our team.
Absolutely.
Making everything happen.
Well, these little scurvy dogs sailing the streets of Kitchener-Waterloo looking for plunder in the shape of keg filled with special golden elixir. That would be the beer,
matey. Yeah. And by the way, this float totally designed and built by volunteers of KW Oktoberfest.
Oh, beautiful.
Many thanks to Onward Media for sponsoring this float. They specialize in high-quality cinematic video production services for corporate storytelling and event coverage to podcasts, produce shots, and much more.
The Southern Ontario Twirling Association, affectionately called SOTA, a modern-day color guard made up of men and women throughout Ontario, spinning flags, dancing to upbeat recorded music. And during 2025, SOTA has performed at many different festivals. Dance, 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 here they are. Oh, there we go. Dance, dance, dance. See that? They even caught it.
No, incredible.
Oh.
Okay.
We talked
Drum
about
roll,
Uncle
please.
Hans. He has had, what, 2 showings in the parade, and we said that Tante Frieda only has had 1.
And now she's got a second one. Tante Frieda in inflatable form. While the balloon is massive, did you know that it only takes about 30 seconds to inflate it?
Seriously. Wow. It's impressive considering she's 15 feet tall, able to see over everyone's heads and keep an eye out for her special fella, Uncle Hans, because we all know how, you know, he can get offside a couple times during the festival.
And we have to give many thanks to Shack Shine for sponsoring her. Oh, look, we've got a call from our friend William Aiello. Let's answer. William, we are in the parade with Angie, and William's calling us, so we're going to let him say hello to all the viewers. Yes, we are in the parade, Will. Everyone misses you here in KW. Wonderbar.
That's right. Say hi to Tante Frieda. She misses you most.
Hi, Tante Frieda. I miss you too.
All right, Will, we will call you later. We love you.
Love you.
Godspeed now. Love you. Happy Oktoberfest Thanksgiving. Love you.
Woohoo! Nice. A special call from Will Aiello. We all miss him here, of course.
We sure
He is
do.
shining bright in Ottawa. Very proud of him. Great friend of mine.
We need him to help us maybe power this big bike for breast cancer. It's a powerful symbol of unity, bringing together riders who pedal for a purpose, raising awareness and funds for breast cancer research and support.
Every turn of the wheels represents strength, courage, and the unwavering spirit of those affected. Let's cheer them on as they ride towards a future without breast cancer.
And remember, early screening is essential to save lives. Wearing the pink. Hey!
Who's this? Do we know someone on the phone?
Fight, fight, fight. Oh, we're getting the boot.
Yeah.
We're getting the boot.
We're getting the boot.
It's a tribute to the classic nursery rhyme, The Old Woman in the Shoe, except this is kind of re-imaging. The old woman not dealing with so many children, she doesn't know what to do. Instead, she's dealing with mischievous gnomes, stealing hats and snacks.
Yes, this parade float is proudly presented to you by Bobcat Tri-Cities, your trusted local dealer for compact equipment, proudly serving Waterloo, Wellington, Grey, and Bruce counties. With top-tier sales, service, rentals, and parts, they help keep our community's projects moving forward, big or small.
I kind of wondered, what is smoking? I'm seeing something smoking coming up the parade route. I can't wait for it to get to us. Oh, I know what it is. This is a previous winner of one of the best floats in our Oktoberfest parade. I think that's what the smoke is all about.
Okay, I'm curious.
So what do you do when you live in a shoe? You save your loot and buy a boot. That's what you do.
What do you do when you live in a shoe?
Yes.
Save your loot and buy a boot. Did you make that part up?
Yeah, a long time ago when I thought it was funny.
That is funny. That's really good. Oh, it's like a fairy tale. So cute. Okay, here's your smoking float.
Okay, so this is Thunderstorm Productions, I believe, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So Thunderstorms Productions, they have been bringing fun events all across Southern Ontario, and I have to thank them for bringing me the biggest bag of popcorn I've ever seen in my entire life. But Thunderstorm Productions, you know what? They have their signature drink box, mobile beverage trailer. They're a one-stop shop for unforgettable celebrations. And check out the bubbles and all of the smoke. Holy smokes!
Holy smokes!
Woo!
No pun intended.
And Eric is your guy.
Is there Diet Coke? Can I have a Diet Coke?
I don't know what I see in there.
I see root beer. Oh, that makes me want a Diet Coke, Angie.
Yeah, okay. There's Coke Zero, I see.
That would be good.
Yes. Woo!
Alrighty. Okay, check out the mugs on these guys.
Okay.
Here are the Rolling Steins, always a crowd favorite.
So I did not know this, but apparently the Bavarian Steins with the lids on were designed to keep insects out of beer.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool.
This is a former winning float from a couple of years back, our Rolling Steins. Do you have any traditional beer steins at home, Leanne?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to look at them just to tell you what they are, but I like to keep them in my freezer.
Oh, okay.
In a nice beer mug, you know?
Yep.
Full glass when you
Yep.
pour a beer. Yeah, I collect random mugs like that, you know? Do you have any?
I do, but they're all put away somewhere, and I'm going to have to drag them out. Because, yeah. Those are some of the ugliest faces I think I've ever
I was going to say, look at the heads on these. What are they doing?
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so next, I just have to say, full transparency,
Yes.
the stilts things, it kind of creeps me out of it.
How's that?
I don't know, they're so tall, it's
so tall.
scary. Okay, towering above the crowd with charm and cheer, our stilt walkers are a true highlight of the parade. Dressed in the colors of their sponsor, the Boardwalk, they bring a touch of flair and high-flying fun to our Oktoberfest celebration. Don't forget to wave up high because, as I said, it kind of creeps me out a little bit, but they're actually here to spread joy, smiles, and add a little extra height. Maybe it's because I'm so short that it scares me.
And look at the little people, the little clowns that are carrying the board here. How extra tiny they look compared to the tall people.
That's me. I fit right in with them.
There is one destination that brings everyone together. It is the Boardwalk. That's where families visit their doctors, friends, catch movies, neighbors meet for coffee, to work out. It's more of a place to shop. It's part of everyday life. The Boardwalk, where Kitchener and Waterloo connect.
Yeah, I love the Boardwalk. You can get everything, all your errands done in one go, and make a special trip to Winners while you're at it.
Exactly.
Treat yourself. Okay.
That takes so much talent.
It really
We
does.
need to try it. That can be us next week.
Wait, that should be us, Angie. Oh my goodness, we would be great on that. Although
Well,
we'd
he's
probably
very
fall on our
elegant, isn't
we'd
he?
probably fall flat on our faces.
Very
Okay.
elegant.
Okay, here they are. The Vista Hills Percussion Ensemble. The band is comprised of elementary students ranging from grades 6 to 8. Wow, they're talented.
Yes.
They are led by their teacher, Ben Ripley, and are excited to be appearing in the Oktoberfest Thanksgiving Day Parade for the 4th time.
The Vista Hills Percussion Ensemble has been in operation since the opening of Vista Hills School in 2016. Have also won Best Band twice at the Cambridge Santa Parade and performed for different community events like the Coldest Night of the Year Walk at the KW Titans halftime show. You can see them. Proudly presented by CTV Kitchener. Hey, that's
Woo!
you. Bounce 99.5.
That's you.
And Virgin Radio.
3 great organizations.
I know, you know what? Just keeping it local. We're doing our very best to make sure that we bring as much local as we can to you and your household. We'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. So how old are these kids again? They're not very old, are
Grades
they?
6 to 8.
Wow, okay.
They're so talented.
I'm waving at them and they've got cymbals in their
I
hands.
know. We're like, hi.
Nice going, Angie Hill.
A roving hospitality suite Oktoberfest Wonder Wagon can be found cruising around Waterloo region. And Angie,
Yes.
Walter Ostenak is going to be on it. He is Canada's favorite polka king.
Absolutely he is. And you know, this Wonder Wagon was built back in the pandemic and went around to different communities when we could not hold
Yes.
Oktoberfest.
I remember.
We just took it into communities, which was pretty great, actually. Took Oktoberfest to the streets. And I love that they've kind of reformed it into something that's, you know, still usable and actually kind of cool.
It is, and a huge thank you goes to sponsor Circle K for bringing the Wonder Wagon to the parade again this year.
Let's watch our favorite uncle.
Uncle Walter.
As opposed to Uncle Hans. Yeah, it's
Uncle
Uncle
Walter.
Walter. Yeah. And Sherwood Music,
and
who have just moved from their location that they've been at forever. You can find
Yeah.
them in Conestoga now.
you know what's crazy is Walter said the other day he is going to be turning 90. How? He does
Unbelievable.
not look it or sound like it.
Grammy
Fantastic.
Award-winning Canadian star. Do you know he also won $1 million in the lottery a couple years back?
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Did he actually?
Yes, he did, yeah.
He deserves it.
Yep.
Can that happen to me?
Yes, but you can't win if you don't play.
I don't play usually,
As
so
it says.
I should start playing.
Or get Walter to buy you a ticket. Maybe that'll work.
Walter's got good luck. I hope I'm as good as him at 90.
Me too. And you know what? Such a steadfast part of this festival. It's not Oktoberfest without Walter Ostenak.
It's not.
All right, coming up, we've got the train float making its second appearance in the parade. It's an inflatable. However, some trains can actually float. Did you know that?
No.
I did not know that
I did
either.
not know that.
Magnets actually will make the trains rise above the tracks. So who knew? So when they're going down, they're not actually attached to the track. Thanks to Roofman for once again bringing us the colorful Oktoberfest Eisenbahnzug. There's my German. That's
Say
all
that
I got.
again.
Eisenbahnzug.
Heisenbonzug.
Yeah. Oh, you win. That's good. Zug.
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 Good job, Angie.
Thank you very much. That's actually a very nice float. I love it. It looks like the Christmas train.
I actually like it better like this than that. Like, it can just...
group. Love
We
you more. Of course, Mike Conway.
Mike Conway.
From Woodhouse Group. And I'm very pleased to say I had Woodhouse Group do some work in my house. I had to make a claim, and they came in and made it as seamless and as easy as possible.
I love that.
So
Mike Conway and his group are great.
I'm so glad that they're back here in the parade in the Balloon Castle.
Yes, and the Balloon Castle is the one that used to stand at the corner of Charles and Benton Streets. Oktoberfest ran their office and retail operations out of there for decades. And Angie, we got to say a big hello to CTV's Hannah Schmidt. She's here. Hi, Hannah.
Working so hard today. Thank you so much, Hannah, for your contribution.
She works hard on that Thanksgiving holiday Monday.
Yes.
So thank you, Hannah, for bringing the parade to all of CTV Kitchener viewers. Okay, making their 4th appearance in the Oktoberfest Thanksgiving Day Parade. This is the award-winning Guelph Collegiate Vocational Institute Marching Band. GCVI has an internationally recognized high school music program offering courses in instrumental music, guitar, and musical theater.
Very good. Now, the group regularly entertains audiences across the province at festivals and competitions, and of course, parades.
Yes.
Like this one. They're super pumped to be here. They've been practicing for weeks to be ready for today's performance.
The band is sponsored by Domino's Pizza. Over the last few weeks, Domino's has been feeding our hardworking Oktoberfest volunteers who help to put on festival events. No doubt today will be the same for our 100 of Hungry Parade volunteers. I do love me a Domino's Pizza.
Yes, and there's a new one actually that just opened up in Elmira, where I live. So I'm pretty pumped about that.
Nice. What's your favorite toppings?
I love a good onion and tomato, and you know, actually
Onion
vegetarian.
and tomato?
I love. Yeah.
Really?
And olives.
That's so random.
Well, it is.
I like my famous specialty is pepperoni, pineapple, and jalapeno.
Really?
It's really good.
Wow.
Pineapple belongs on pizza.
I believe that too. Oh, look at this familiar face, grinning and bearing it.
You crack me up, Angie.
The bear float is one of the biggest floats in the parade. Always a big hit, especially with the children.
He kind of looks like he's getting ready to hibernate already.
Yeah.
Soon, Mr. Bear. Right after you fill your belly with more schnitzel and pretzels, of course. You can't sleep until Oktoberfest is over.
That's right. And then he's got to stay up for the Santa Parade, which is coming up in mid-November, and then he can go do what he needs to do.
Exactly. He's got a fish.
He does. Now that's quite the fish.
Bye-bye, Mr. Bear.
And now making their grand entrance, the Waterloo Chinese Canadian Association. They look truly amazing. They're so energetic. The waist drum, the dragon dancers, all here.
This is the 4th year this group has participated in the Oktoberfest parade, sharing their rich traditions of Chinese culture with us. These talented performers have been practicing tirelessly for months to bring their very best to this parade. Let's welcome them.
That sound can only mean one thing, Leanne. You better be on your best behavior.
Angie.
The cruiser from the Cambridge detachment of the OPP. They're on their way after our traditional Chinese dragon dancers.
They're on their way for you, Angie.
Yeah, well, pretty much have a standing order. The Cambridge OPP was formed in 1909, has 5,800 uniformed officers, 600 auxiliary officers, and 2,600 civilian employees.
They patrol our highways and waterways and help ensure the safety and security of the people of Ontario. Thank you for your service, officers.
Yeah, very much.
Oh, he's not waving back to us.
Doesn't want to be distracted driving.
True.
That one too. And 2.
There's Sheffy.
There
Look
he
at
is.
Sheffy.
We're getting close to the end of this parade already.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't want it to end.
I know. And here we have more volunteers accepting donations for the food bank of Waterloo region. And it looks like our friends from 96.7 Chime FM and, of course, 106.7, the country station.
Okay. Like at the beginning of the parade with Oktoberfest Ambassador Katie, of course, these folks from Bell Media are collecting non-perishable and cash donations. We also have some vehicles from the food bank and Pillars as well traveling with them.
And we have to thank our volunteers for helping us out. Oh, and there's Mike Farwell. There he is.
Mike!
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hi, Farwell!
Oh, 2 of my face, right?
We're going, guys. I was going to say, that's all I had. That's okay. I feel like 1,000 people. Yeah, you got to go ahead and you got to say happy Thanksgiving.
Apologies, everyone. We had to say hi to our friend Mike Farwell.
We did.
Is such a champion in Waterloo region. He is like amazing.
He absolutely, yes, he is, you know, and it's so great to have friends like that. There's Paul Johnson!
Angie knows everyone. Angie's waving to everyone.
You know, it is Thanksgiving and a time to be grateful for all that we have and all that we know, because there's some folks out there struggling, and it's just, you know what, you got to be happy. You got to be happy, Leanne.
You got to be happy. You got to be grateful. I mean, I'm grateful that we're here with this vibrant, amazing community. Grateful that we get to do this as our job.
Yes.
This is amazing.
We're
so lucky.
I don't even like calling it a job.
No, because
when
we're just having fun.
You have as much fun as we do. It's kind of great.
It is amazing. And Angie,
Yes.
congratulations, of course, milestone year for you.
Oh, yeah.
We had a big party at our parking lot party. How did it go?
Good. So it's 30 years that I started here at the station. Started first with 105.3 Cool FM and then moving over to Bounce Radio. But I'll tell you what, Leanne, I have no idea how it happened.
You blink, right? You blink and it goes by.
Well,
I mean,
it's just every year you get involved in different things like Oktoberfest and, you know, different community things like with the Humane Society and so on.
Yeah.
And every year these events come up and you just keep sticking around because they keep getting better and better.
it really does. It is only my 8th year here at CTV Kitchener, but I'm in my 8th year and it's gone by like that. It's crazy. I love it.
It really is. And of course, gathering food here for the food bank of Waterloo region as they get set for, you know, food hampers and so on for Christmas and Thanksgiving.
You know what? I'm so impressed to see all the young kids out. I don't even know if I want to call them kids. They look like, you know, high schoolers,
Young adults.
I would say. Yeah, young adults. Teenagers. It's impressive to see them out showing up.
Yes.
Collecting for the Food Bank of Waterloo region. Amazing.
And if music is a universal language, then the Tian-Go Marching Band of Canada bringing happiness wherever they perform. And many thanks to Heritage Canada and Sherwood Music for the sponsorship of this band. Looks like they've been having so much fun today.
Oh, yeah.
And I think maybe the weather has something to do with it because it's been about a steady 10 degrees with sun. So it's been pretty awesome.
We talked about how last year we were frozen. I had a toque on. I had a winter coat on today. I'm just in my Oktoberfest hoodie. Yes. And I'm warm.
Well, I got the journal out. I'm thinking, I bought it. I'm wearing it. That's how that goes.
Your journals look great. Here's the Waterloo Regional Auxiliary.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, Angie, here it is, the annual tradition for this parade, the Horn Up Plenty Float, also known as cornucopia. It's a symbol of abundance and nourishment and a reminder that true generosity lies in giving others what you would hope to receive yourself. Kindness, respect, compassion.
That's right, Leanne. The Horn of Plenty also represented on Oktoberfest's new president's crest, and we talked about that. It is, of course, Chef D.
Sheffy's here. Hi,
Yes.
Sheffy. Come say hi.
Ladies, that was unbelievable.
So great.
There's so many people along the parade line. It is just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We had so much fun.
You know, as we
Okay,
wrap up
good.
the
I'm
parade,
so glad.
well, it's Oktoberfest. If you have a voice, you're doing it wrong. Chef D.
Yes, Sheffy's having fun.
Thank you to Longo's, new to our community, proud to sponsor the Horn of Plenty float this year. There it is.
Oh, Angie,
Yes?
we're coming to a close here.
Boo, boo.
Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy.
Hi, hi, hi.
A ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy.
Hi, hi, hi.
Okay, we have to give some shout outs here because we couldn't have this Gemütlichkeit spirit without this Oktoberfest parade. Big thank you to Pillars Fine Foods, the presenting sponsor of today's broadcast. We also have to say thank you to our broadcast supporters, Sherwood Productions, of course, the Registry Theater, Jack Shine, and CTV.
Yes, and don't forget about the good deeds, Leanne. A lot of food and money collected today for the food bank through the Uncle Heinz Food Drive. For folks watching this live stream at home, you can still donate online at Oktoberfest.ca. We hope you enjoyed watching the 2025 Oktoberfest Thanksgiving Day Parade presented by Pillars Fine Foods. From all of us here, happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving, Angie. I had such a blast hosting with you this year once
and we
again.
have to say, pros!
Pros! Happy Thanksgiving!
In a country that welcomes everyone, there's one holiday that does too. It's a holiday that's a little humbler. It's a chance to share a meal with family and friends and make some lasting memories. At the center of that meal, Canadian turkey, raised by Canadian farmers like us, on Canadian farms like this one. Put all that together and you have something pretty great. So here's to Canadian Thanksgiving and Canadian turkey.